Well, that was very strange. Literally seconds ago, we were packing some serious inches. Hello everybody and welcome back to Alma Missouri. So yeah, I don't know what was going on with the weather. Literally, last episode and when I loaded in the game now for this recording, the snow was so thick. I mean, it was seriously some serious inches on there. And it was still like minus 25 degrees. I'm scratching my head because the weather on here said 9 o'clock. It was meant to be around about 11 degrees. I'm scratching my head because where it now says March and it says 10 degrees, it was showing like minus 25 serious snow. I'm like, okay, we're sort of past 9. How is that working out? Why does it say 11 yet it's still minus 25? And all of a sudden, literally a blink of an eye, just before I press record, everything disappeared and it's now 10 degrees. What is going on? Tell you what is going on though, we are broke. We are minus 1,150. That's not good at all and I'm not sure what to do. We obviously need to sell something to make some money. Now the one thing that's a little bit disappointing for me, that popcorn factory, not as good as I thought it was going to be. It's a little on the slow side. And don't get me wrong, it is cool to have a popcorn factory. But when you think we have to go through the drying to get it in here, and then this is what we've got so far, 5 pallets of popcorn. But let's just weigh out the money here. Looking at my stock checker, the one highlighted in blue is the popcorn. So far, it's only made us 5,160 litres, and at the minute, that's 22,000. At the best price, 23, nearly 23,500. Next one up here, we have to get the dried corn to go in the popcorn factory. Well, just look. It turns it around quick. It's already got us 129,000 litres. If we sell that now, that's £409,000. At the best time, 466. Can you see what I'm thinking? We could cut out the middleman here, cut out the popcorn, just sell the dried corn. 400,000 if I sell it now. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, in the long run, maybe the popcorn will be better because if we look on here, the dried corn, if you look at the price per 1,000 litres, at the minute is around 3,149. Popcorn, 4,379. So yes, per 1,000 litres, popcorn is better than dried corn. But the popcorn takes so long, I don't know what to do. Do I keep running the dried corn through here and wait? Do I sell them little bits of popcorn to get me out of debt? Or do I just go and blow all my dried corn and sell that and get 406,000 now? It will allow me to buy a couple of more fields, keep us out of debt. Oh, it's a tough one. So I've been thinking about my pallets as well. Now we need to obviously get out of money. Well, we need to get out of debt and we need some money. So we'll sort that in just a second. Now, I can't afford anything at the minute, but I am thinking of another one of these, because these take bales and pallets. I'm thinking put it by the side, because it holds 600 pallets or bales, and it's like, well, let's just have a quick look on here. So if we're going to silos, we should see it there. So another one of these, it's £5,600, and it holds 600 pieces, so bales or pallets. So I'm thinking if we put it next to it. Now what I will do is I need to put my markers on to see because I don't know which side's loading, which is unloading. I think if we turn it around from that one, otherwise both at the front have got the triggers to take them in. If we're not careful, we're suddenly going to find bales get sucked into one and pallets in another and they'll be all mixed up over the place. So if we do it the other way around, so obviously the bales go in this side down here at the far side and they come out this side. So put this one in the opposite way. At least then we're not going to have them accidentally getting taken in by each other. I do believe, or is it going to make... Actually, that could be just as bad. Because if I get bales out of that one, it's going to appear here, which then could they get taken in by this one? Could we end up just having a vicious sort of cycle going around? I don't know, I like these because they're cheap and they hold quite a bit. But I'm just thinking we need somewhere to store pallets because, well... these things are going to start giving out stuff. So here you go. You can see, look, already we're getting some pumpkins. But we don't need pumpkins quite yet because that's for the bakery. If we do pumpkin pie, and obviously we haven't got all the ingredients to be able to do anything with the bakery. But then we've got stuff going on here as well. What are these? Ooh, orange juice. What's that? Is that apple juice? Oh, I like that. Look at it. Oh, pineapple juice as well. Now, we can't do lemonade yet, even though we've got lemons, but we can't do lemonade because we need sugar. We've got no way of making sugar yet, so we're going to need to wait on that one. But yeah, it's just somewhere to store these. And then obviously if we store them, it will give us a nice figure on my stock checker to say, oh yeah, well, all your apple juices are going to give you this amount of money. So yeah, it would be quite nice. So I do think one of them be good, but maybe we just need to look at somewhere else on the farm. First, we need to get out of debt, so I think the only option is to sell the dried corn. It's not his best time for it, but 406,000. It's not to be sniffed at, that. So one thing I have noticed, and I'm just currently driving down now, we're just going, taking the truck over to the dried corn. We're going to fill it up. Obviously, we've got a lot more dried corn than we have space in here, so we're going to have to do a couple of trips. What I've noticed, every single sign is fell down. That's got something to do with the snow. I was just coming along here, and I've noticed every single one on both sides. It's lying down. I mean, I know it's not me, and I don't claim to be the best driver in the world, but I drive these things for a living. This is my job, driving these things. Touch wood, I haven't hit anything in all the years I've been driving, so to knock all these signs down, all I can think is it's that sit. Look, there's another one there on the left. Look, all of them have fallen down. I mean, that's not me. That's got to be the snow that's done that. It's literally ripped them out of the ground. Oh, there, I found one there that's actually upright. Oh, there's another one that's lying down. What is going on? That's so bizarre. Look, there's another one. There's that. Oh, that's an actual proper road sign, that is. Hang on a minute. Nobody's going to know where the heck they're going now. Look, that's a proper road. What is going on? Can I can't even work the controls here. Hang on a minute. Can I put this back in its place? How do I stand it up? Can we stab it in the... No, no. People aren't going to have a clue where they're going. Sorry, car. Just trying to pick up the road signs that either somebody's been drinking and decided to go out for a bit of a run and wipe out everything, or yeah, it's got to be the snow. So the best place to sell the dried corn is on the train. So the good thing about that then is the train is literally, the bit we tip it in is like literally round the corner here. It's just in front of us. So that's a bonus. We just got to go back and forth. I am literally going to sell it all because we need to get as much money as we can. I've got my eye on 2 fields that I want. I don't know how much equipment have we got on lease. Oh boy, okay, that's a little bit more than I thought. So yeah, I'm going to go through and see if we can maybe pay off some of the cheaper stuff. Trailer, that shouldn't be too bad. What's that? Yeah, we might be able to get some of these bits. This belt system, 20 grand, yeah. Trailer. Why is the pressure washer in here on lease? I pay for that. Interesting. So yeah, we're going to see if we can go through and try and get a few little bits. Let me just fill this up and I'll show you the field in question. So this is what we've got so far. So we've got our little alfalfa field. That's got canola in and that had corn in. Now I'm thinking of putting corn back in there because, well, we're doing quite well at the dried corn, so why not? But then down here, I was looking at this field here. But then I found, well, this one here has already got grass in it. And I thought, well, why not? It's ready to go. It's not fertilized, so the first cut isn't going to be the best. But then this one here I was looking at as well. 297 for that one. 142. We could potentially get them both. This one's got wheat in. And it is, we just take the lime off. It's not been limed yet, but it's fully fertilized. So I'm thinking, well, we need wheat if we want to get chickens. And we've not got much wheat in as it is at the minute. So why not get a field what's already got the wheat in? So that's my plan. There's the train. So we are going to lose a little bit of money compared to like where this will be like the best time to sell on the train. But I just think for how quick this is sort of turning it around, I don't think we need to really worry. The corn dry seems to be absolutely sort of smashing through the corn. And it is a big jump compared to normal corn. So it seems worthwhile. Plus, we were doing it for the popcorn factory, but we're still going to keep going with that. It's just that seems to be a bit of a slow burner. That's just going to take a while. And at the minute, we're just not turning around enough money to be able to sort of keep afloat. And as you see, we've gone under by simply sleeping from last episode to this episode. The leasing costs and stuff is what's took us under. So I'm just going to keep cycling through, get all the dry corn in here. We'll call the train and then we'll sell. So that's everything in the corn, from the corn dryer into the train silo. I did just fast forward through a little bit of time, only literally, what, half an hour, because the corn dryer was going through so quick, just so we can make sure. Then if we're going to have a look on here, where's the productions there? Corn dryer, it's used every bit of corn going. Now, I did use some money and actually going at the end of the last episode after recording, I went over to the gas station to see if I could work out about the propane. Managed to find it. It's a bit of a sweet spot you have to get at the gas station because it keeps wanting to fill up the actual diesel of the tractor. So, yeah, I managed to find that. Just got to find, where's this now? Rent the train. Oh, the train's literally... Oh, it's going up, so it's going away. It's going to have to jump on its brakes and... yeah, slowing down now. Hopefully it will reverse. I'm guessing it's gone that way. We did see it go past, but I thought it would have been a lot further past than that. Yep, it's coming back now. So, yeah, we've got every bit of corn out of there. Definitely going to put corn back in that field because that seems a nice amount of money, that does. Having our own grass field as well means that we'll be able to get grass bales. So we should be able to... the grass what's there now, because it's not going to be the best yield-wise, because it's not fertilized, I want to be able to just cut that, put it into bales, stick it in the little shed, and then we could get sheep, because sheep will just take grass. Pretty simple. I also want to use the wheat field because I want to get chickens, and I want to have like a field basically dedicated for the chickens. Just basically so we've got enough. That one field should give us enough. But at the minute, it's just trying to keep afloat. And thanks to this dried corn, we should be able to do that. Let's go and put all this in. Oh, still rolling. Now, it should all fit in here. I think. Might need to go to the one behind as well. I'm not actually sure what size these are. But this will give us a little bit of a boost because at the minute, like I said, we're leasing things. So obviously, we've got money going out regardless. Not yet got any loan, and I'm going to try my best to not get a loan if I can help it. Oh, 90,000. Okay, so we're going to have to just spin around. We can put it in the one behind, I'm assuming. Stop it there a minute. Yeah, let's fill this one up as well. Oh, yeah. Right, so we need to just go through now onto that one. We can shut the lid on that one. There we go. Everything's all in there now. We are empty. Yep, no more corn. So, we had a look at this in the last episode. I'm not going to make you sit and watch this again. We'll get it to the other end and I'll come back to you just as we get booted out. And we sell for a nice chunk of money. We're just coming up to the sell point now. We're about to get kicked out anytime now. Yeah, let's sell. 413,000. Oh, that looks good. Only 58 it cost me that time for the train. It's 81 last time, I think it was. So, yeah, not bad. It says rent the train for 1,000, but I didn't need to. Get it all stocked up first in the silo. Dump it in the train. Poof, take off. Little money as possible. So, bank balance is looking a lot better. Now, we can get things sorted. So we're back at the farm, just bought the truck back now, and I'm going to go on and I'm just going to go and purchase this. So we've got this field here, so we'll go buy that one and go, yes, we'll have that. And we'll go and have this one as well, can we? Oh, no. We don't have the money to get that as well. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, well, we got a wheat field. How much more do we need to get that then? I'm sure we've got some pallets we can sell. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do then is these straw bales in here, I'm going to get rid of them because there's nearly £90,000 worth of straw there at the live animal market there, which you can just see the beacon in the distance. I'm going to get rid of them because we've got a field of wheat. So that's going to give us some more straw off that. So we don't need the straw at the minute because we've not got animals yet to be able to warrant the straw. We have got a bit of silage as well, so I might just wipe all these bales out for now. That should give us enough money to purchase that grass field. And when we've got a dedicated grass field, we'll sort of almost have silage on tap. So we'll be able to just keep flipping that for silage bales, get the money coming in. That's the plan. So sit back, let me just sort this out. So just pulling up here with the first batch of bales for the livestock bale sell point. Now, I do believe, do we just go and put them in this way? So let's just drive in. Let's lift the camera up so we get rid of the green beacon. There we go. So let's go and unload. I believe it's here then if it's where the green beacon is. And we'll drop them there. Money's going up. That's good. Oh, missed a gobble. Reset them back on. Move them across again and sell them. Yeah. And here is the second batch of bales. There's just 12 more left, which is not too bad. So we'll go put this here, and I think we should. If we go close to the building now, unload, move them across, drop them down, we should get them all in one. Is your bets? Oh, yes. 34,371. Very nice. Let's just go get the final 12. And here we are with the last straw bales. Now, you might see that the bank balance is it's dropped since the last bales. Well, the reason for that is I did... Oh, don't drive into the building, Gregor boy. Let's just go and do these. Drop them on here. And sell. Beautiful. So, the money's dropped only because I was a bit worried about that grass field. So, as soon as I got the money, I'm like, yep, I'm buying it. Because it'd be just my luck that while I'm going back and forth here, that the farmer who owns... Oh, there's another sign down there. Everywhere. It's just my luck that the farmer that owns that field will think, oh, you know what? It's a nice day today. I'm going to go out and cut the grass. And when I come to buy it, I'll find out it's been harvested and that's just a complete waste. Car's pulling out on me. So yeah, I just jumped straight in and thought I'm going to go buy that so at least we know. Oh. So we now got that wheat field, we've got the grass field. I might actually, while I'm sorting out a couple of little things, I might go and get a worker to go and cut that grass because it is ready to cut. So get it cut straight away and we can go and bale it. So yeah, I might start a worker off on that one. And then we'll be able to go and wrap it and we'll get some more silage bales. And then I don't think we can harvest the wheat field for another few months yet. So I'll have a look into getting a storage for my pallets so we can start stocking some pallets up in there, because certain things are going to be need to transport over to other productions to keep them going and stock up them, and then other things like the final products like the juice pallets. Obviously the stuff's got to go across to the juice factory, but then we've got the actual juice drinks, like the finished product, which we can store until we get a good price day. So we'll get to that in just a second. So I'm just over at the BGA. We're just going to sort these out. Now, these are all... Basically, the bale shed's now empty. These are the remainder bales that we've got of silage. And this is from the first batch as well. So this was the... Was it in the first episode that we did these? So obviously, we've got the new baler now. So they're going to be slightly different sizes. So that's why I want to get rid of these. Otherwise, the trailer won't work. It would just come up saying, can't have different sizes on one trailer. So at least now, we're all going to be the same size because the baler's going to give the same size bale for silage, straw, hay, grass, the lot. So we'll just get rid of them, empty all them out. We've now got 99,000, which is quite nice. So I've just realised as well, this tractor is due an oil change. We've got about 50 minutes left before it needs an oil change. And all it would do is it would just completely stop. So I think I've got some fresh oil back at the farm. So I think if I go and swap this and give it an oil change, that'll give us a bit more time. We can then put the mowers on this and send it over to the grass field and get a worker sorting that out. Or we just have a look about somewhere to store my pallets. So we'll just come over to this shed here. I do believe this is where the oil is stored. I'm sure I'll put it in here. Yeah, there it is. So we'll just come in here now with the tractor. We'll get that oil changed. And then we'll be able to set it on a worker. So we should be able to just drive near it. Well, turn the engine off. And... Oh, it wants the oil on. No, oil on. What am I saying? It wants the engine on to change the oil. Oh, it won't let me do it early. So it needs to wait until it hits the deadline. Okay. How's that work then? Because when it hits the deadline, the tractor stops dead in its tracks. That could be anywhere. Okay, that's slightly disappointing then. I thought it might let me go and change it now, since we are close, but no. Alright, not to worry. We'll go sort the mowers out. And we'll send it over to the field and get the worker to start on it. Well, after all that then, the grass is not even ready to cut. It says ready to harvest, which yes, I can cut it. The game will allow it, but it's just not ready, as you can see. It's still really thin, and it's on basically 3 of 3. It needs to be the full Monty, and you can see it's not even pushing. Well, that's a shame. Okay, well, it's not much point cutting it early then. We'll take it back and we'll move on with something else. So this is what I've got so far. Just by the greenhouses and the juice factory here, I've just gone and flattened out this bit of land here, just at the back of the cow shed. I think this is quite nice. I mean, it's a heck of a drop off here, unfortunately, because, yeah, as you can imagine, we do need to level the ground out a little bit. But we've sort of gone down. It looks quite nice on the front here. And obviously down here, I didn't realise, this is the slurry pit. I did wonder where the slurry was going to be, but look at this. It's a proper big slurry pit. You can get all the way around. That's so cool. I do like that. So, yeah, I'm thinking here. Now, obviously, we've got a bit of room to expand if need be. Now, I've seen a shed. Let me know what you think of this. Now, I was having a little look at these. Now, I suppose it depends how fussy you want to be. They don't quite, obviously, match with the style. But I've kind of never really gone for the matching of the styles of, like, the farms. I just go for what's sort of, like, useful. Now, that's obviously a silo, that one. You can just see in there somewhere. Yeah, you can just see the little grate on the floor where you tip it in. It's 10 million litres. 30,000, that's not bad. But it also comes with these, which are like pallet and bale storages. I just thought these are kind of good because it's enclosed. So for pallets, you want it being closed. That's open, which is okay for bales. It's protected. Now, this is a 500 piece one, so it'll hold 500 pallets. So we could sort of set it. We don't want to go too close to the juice factory, but we could sort of set it up sort of somewhere here. And nothing happens at the back from what I can see. It looks like it's all at the front. Looks like, you know, this left corner here, you can see the trigger there where you would go to obviously get the pallets out. And then it looks like the go in and come out on this little spawn point at the front. Now, there is that one. Or there's this one. Now, this one does look smart. I do like the L shape. But the thing is, this one holds 700 pallets. That holds 5. So, you see my thinking here. We could get 2 of them, which holds 1,000, and it's 20,000. Where that one is 30,000, and it holds 700. So, I'm thinking if we go for one of these, I think 500 pallets is going to be enough. I don't really think we're ever going to need sort of 500 pallets. So I think if we go for something like this, if need be, we could put this here, and we could potentially fit another one to the side. Then we've got 1,000 pallet storage and costing me 20,000. So, yeah, I think this is pretty good. So I think if we go here... Now, I was told a little trick by Warren. That if you push this, you see like a grid reference. Look at that. So if you want to be able to get things lined up, you can see the grids on the floor. So you can sort of get things level. So you can see that, obviously, that's not level. That's level. That is pretty nifty, that is. So we could go and plonk it in around about there. Let's go back to the real view. Oh, yes. So I don't think these are... Oh, they do open. I was going to say I didn't think they actually open. Do they open as well? Ooh, nice. Okay. So, really, as far as I'm aware, we put them in here. We get them out here, and you can see the little checkered area. And then this is where we go to actually, yeah, get the storage out. So we don't really need to go in. I just think that looks pretty cool. Now, one thing I have just noticed that I could have done, you can change the colours of the doors. Now, I forgot about that. So we can actually, I can get my money back on that, it's not a problem. So we're not losing anything. Let's just have a quick, oh, I need to move back a bit, so I'm going to be in the way. Let's go and have a look and see. There's so many we could go for, look, the different colours of the doors. I like the dark wood. You got a lighter wood at the top, more creamy colour at the bottom. Yeah, I think the dark wood looks nice. Now, everyone's going to have different opinions on this one. I think we're all going to be settled on the same one. Let's just put this back on and see so we can get this level. I think if we go around about... Maybe if we go on this one here, because there's nothing... Actually, we could go back a little bit more. It's just going to slightly change the ground. As you can see, it's going to cost me £15. So it must be not quite level there. If we go back a little bit more, it's going to cost me nearly £1,000. So let's just see if we go this way a little bit more and we'll forward it a little bit. Can we get it to... Well, there's 10,011. So I think we'll drop it in around about there. We'll get rid of that so we can actually see what we're doing now. So has it changed the ground? Not actually changed the ground colour. Like, you know, sometimes it changes into like concrete or stuff like that. It must have just slightly leveled it somewhere. Yeah, I like that. That does look a lot better with the lighter colours, the darker wood. Yeah, I think that's quite good, that is. Alright, well, let's go get the traction trailer and give it a little test. So I'm giving the case a go for this one because we are close to the oil needing changing on the big John Deere. This one, we've got plenty of time on this one, so we're okay. So let's grab the trailer. This will hold, I think, 36 pallets. So let's see if we can try and go for these, the pumpkins at the minute. I don't think it really matters as long as it's a Euro pallet. It should just take it all. So we'll enable. Oh, yes. Look at that. And then we'll turn it off for now and it will drop it on the trailer. Can we... Is there enough room to get around the back of here? Oh, my word. Maybe I should have gone out a little bit more. That's not too bad, actually. We should be able to pick up these as well, so we'll put this on. It shouldn't matter about mixing them. Oh, yes. Drop that on. Now we've got the full weight on the trailer, and we've still got how many more we can... Oh, we've got plenty more. So all the juice pumpkins. I don't think there's any more pallets around here. I mean, we could nip up to the popcorn factory and get all them as well. I think while we're so close here, we'll just give this a little go. So if we come around this way... Technically don't need all this land to the side here, so we could grass it off a little bit more so it doesn't look fully concreted. So we should just be able to drive over here. Now, will it go straight away? Yeah. Sometimes you need to, like, unstrap them before it will actually go. Alright, that looks pretty good. I do like that. Let's just go and have a quick look if we open the doors. Okay. Where's my pallets gone? Alright, I fully assumed that they were going to show in here. But obviously not then. Now they are here, because you can see at the bottom it shows 17 pallets have gone in. It shows them what they are, and obviously we should be able to go get them back again. Yeah. So we can get them back. So let's just see if we go and try one of the apple juices. It will spawn there. Yeah. Alright, we'll throw that back in there. Alright, so there's no physical pallets you can see then. So we might as well just leave the door shut. At the end of the day, it stores them. I'm not sure where. Are they up the top then, is it? I really thought we were going to see them in there. Alright, that's an interesting one. But again, still, as long as it holds the pallet somewhere, that's all that matters. And it should still show on my stock checker. Which it does. It still shows everything we just put in there. That's pretty good. So we've got pumpkins, orange juice, pineapple juice. Yeah. That's good. Alright, so at least we've got somewhere to store it. And if we really wanted, we could put one next door for bales. But I don't know about you, but I just think the bales do look good in something like this. Because they're protected. It's open. I wouldn't really see pallets in there. I mean, we can put pallets in there, but I just think something like an enclosed building like this is great for storing your pallets. So, yeah, that's a nice addition to the farm. And not a bad price as well. So I've just gone and got the popcorn and bought the popcorn in here now. It's only 5. I thought we got some ketchup as well, but it turns out the ketchup's that slow that we still not even spawned one pallet of ketchup yet. And the Tommies have ran out. So, yeah, we're kind of waiting on that. But yeah, we've got 5 pallets of popcorn in here now. And I've just gone and finished it off a little bit off camera, just sort of decorated a bit. I've gone and painted the grass back into the building. Like I said, it was a bit too much concrete there. You know, there's no need for it all there. And I've just sort of... I always get a bit carried away with these fences. I always think, you know, fences look good. And then it won't last long and it'll get ripped up again. But, yeah, just going around the back of it. And just going along here as well. Just try and make it look a little bit neater. You know, this is sort of section it off a little bit. It looks quite nice, actually. Just this bottom corner here sagging a little bit. Ground's not quite level on this bottom corner, but... yeah, I think that looks alright, that does. Just makes it look a little bit neater, really. So, yeah, things are looking good now. So, we've got some storage for pallets. We're out of debt. We've emptied all the bales. We've gained 2 new fields. So really, I think for now, that's going to be it for this episode because there's not much more we can do. We need to go to bed. We need to wait actually until next month for the grass. But I think we've got a few more months until we can actually harvest the wheat. Yeah, it's going to be July before we can harvest the wheat, and we're only in March, so we've got a little way to go. Although, we can put corn in April. So what I think we'll do, we'll put corn back in that field where we got it from before so we can run it through the dryer and get some more money off that. Alfalfa, hopefully, should be ready next month. This field as well, the grass, that again should be ready. So, yeah, if we come back next time, we'll be able to put some corn in and tackle these two fields. And if we get some grass, maybe we'll use that for grass. I know it's grass, I just mean if we use that as grass bales, and then this one, we'll bale this up for silage. That would give us some money on that. That would give us some money when it's ready. And then this means that we've got some grass bales, which means maybe we can look at getting some sheep. Ooh, now that could be quite interesting. So if you want to see how it goes, hit subscribe, give it a like, leave your comment and feedback below, good or bad. I kind of want to know what you think of it, and if there's different ways we should go, please do share with me. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for your support and watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you back here in Alma in the next episode. Have a good week.